So, hey, my name is Connie, and I am a social media specialist. So I'm certified as a social media manager. I also am a virtual assistant. So, what that means is I get to kind of be the hands and feet for people when they need things like Facebook posts scheduled out or um, Facebook ads done, things like that. I also work on YouTube and Pinterest and Instagram. So I love helping small business owners build their business online because it's so much fun. And honestly, like when you understand what you're doing, it's so much easier to build it online. So let's talk today. Okay, you'll see my screen up here. And we're going to talk today about what do you need on a Facebook page. Okay, here's the biggest thing I see with small business owners, people who are in direct sales, people who are doing Etsy, things like that. I go to their Facebook page and all I see are products. Here's what I sell, here's what you need, things like that. And you guys, you have to think of Facebook as it's your business card. Okay, so when people come, like they're trying to decide, do they want to kind of walk into your store and figure out, whether you own a brick and mortar or whether you're online. I mean, think of it all as the same. Like they're trying to figure out, like, do I want to come in here and do I want to look at the products that they have? Okay, so when all you have is products, they don't know who you are. Okay, and here's the problem with that. So when they don't know who you are, they don't trust you. Okay, it takes people about 7 times to of seeing you, of hearing you, knowing you, to be able to trust you. Okay, so I'm going to go just briefly today. You guys, we have a whole course on, finding your ideal client, using really kind of narrowing down, like, what are you called to do? Okay, because I want to say this with just like all love and respect for you. But if you're putting all your eggs in one basket, this week alone, there's been 4 direct sell companies who have said they're closing their doors. Okay, and the thing is, if all your eggs are in one basket, and that happens, you guys, it's so hard to pick up those pieces. Okay, so if you need a strategy call, then definitely schedule that with me because I want you to grow your business. But I always tell everybody, it's your product plus. Okay, that might be a membership group. That might be some digital products. Okay, things like that. It could be a physical product you add to it. Okay, so let's jump in here. You guys have your workbook, okay, or you should. If you haven't, go download it. Let's talk about the 3 things and then the 4th thing that will really get you more engagement. Okay, so this is my oil page. It is growing. Just a few days, I got added 12 people. Okay, and I don't spend a ton on ad money. Probably last week I spent maybe $8. Okay, not bad, right? For 12 people. The more eyes that you can get on and the more you can funnel them into Messenger and really get to connect with them, the more that you will see sales. Okay, that's the bottom line. So let's kind of go through here. So the first thing you'll see in your workbook is I talk about, you guys, you've got to inspire them. You've got to give them encouragement. Okay, so I always say at about 9:30 in the morning, do one of those posts. Okay, now let me tell you a secret. Okay, because some of you guys are going to be like, you're about to tell me I have to be on social media all the time. I'm really not. Okay, you can schedule everything out. Okay, once a week, or if that's too much, okay, then go in and do it a couple times a week. Okay, maybe do Sunday and get it through Wednesday, and then Wednesday do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so divide that up. but it's so easy to schedule these, okay? So here's an interactive or here's a encouragement post. Okay, I know what my ideal people are looking for, and we talk about that in the conference and in the course, because you guys, when you get a lot of engagement on something, you know you've hit a button, okay? You know that that's what's speaking to them, okay? So you just want to inspire. You just want people to be like, okay, yeah, I resonate with that. Okay, so your first one in the morning that you're going to schedule is, you can see here, this one, people were totally commenting, and honestly, you guys, this was just where I was at that day. Okay, felt like I was in the fire. I felt like it's been a pivot season. Okay, and so don't be afraid to just post something like this. Okay, and just see what kind of reaction you get out of it. Okay, so that's your morning, and you need to do those every day, 7 days a week, and make sure that that's in there, okay? So let's talk about products, okay? So here's the thing I see a lot, okay? I see a lot of, you need this. Okay, why do they need that? Do they need that because they're walking through chronic pain? Do they need that because they need some easy meals in 30 minutes? Do they need that because emotionally they're a mess? Or do they need to get organized? Okay, if you're service-based, like you're a massage therapist or a physician or something like that, like, why do they need your service? Do they have lower back pain? Do they have something going on? And you can solve that problem. Okay, so you can see here, like, this is a graphic I borrowed from somebody and just added the oils on it, but it's summertime and they're getting a lot of sun. What do they need? They need an after sun spray. Okay, and you can see here, like, it got quite a bit of engagement. And you guys, engagement on a Facebook page is typically, if you're getting 3 to 5%, that's really pretty good. So if you're like, Connie, I have 100 people on my page and nobody's listening, okay, you got to build that up. Okay, it's just the reality of it. Now, can that number go higher? My numbers are actually higher because I've put them into ManyChat. I've put them into Messenger, and they're getting kind of some one-on-one with me, and I'm getting to know them better. Okay, so, and can I just tell you, when Facebook typically tells you this, don't do it. Don't do it. We talk about ads in the workshop. Okay, so you can see here. So you guys, here's the big thing. Okay, you want to put a great title. Okay, what is somebody searching for? You want to put, okay, a little bit about that, so you can see I added that, and then I gave them the directions. Okay, and that helps people want to share your information. It helps people. So I've had 3 shares on that, and none of that was me. Okay, so here's a great one too. So here, because I'm wanting to know, like, what are my clients wanting? What are my customers wanting? And so I simply just ask, which one do you want to learn about? Because people love to give their opinion. So here's the crazy thing on this one, A1 by far. Okay, so we talk a lot about Messenger, and I use it a lot. So on this one, when they vote, it goes in there. Okay, so they get a message in there, and then it kind of walks them through a few things. Okay, and that's an awesome way to do that. If you haven't picked up that training on ManyChat and on how to set that up, there is a standalone training for that that goes into a lot of details of how to do that. Okay, so second post of the day, as it shows in your workbook, is product. Okay, I'm going to show you something. You guys, here's the thing with Facebook too. Facebook will lower your reach if you're scheduling outside of Facebook. Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. Some of you may have outside programs that are like Hootsuite or Senduit or Sprout Social. Like there's quite a few of them out there. So Facebook does not like those. They don't love it. Okay, so when you're doing that, your reach is always going to be lower. Also, if every post has, go visit my website at www dot yada yada yada, your reach is going to be lower. So about every other day, if you're consistently posting, put a link. Okay, I love doing it in Messenger just because then it just doesn't lower my reach at all. Okay, so definitely think about that for a little bit. Okay, and then third post is interactive. Y'all, that's simply a question. So yesterday, Facebook was down as I videotaped this, and so I just did the little thing and asked them a question. Okay, sometimes I will put, let's find another one here. So you guys can see here, like inspiration goes over well. Okay, really, really well. And here's the thing, you guys. I told you to set up your folders. Here's why. Okay, I will find posts that when I go back in and I do it monthly, I look at my stats and I look at what's done really well. I will make a note. It's just in a Google Doc, and I will say, like, this post did really well. So I might do that post once a week, okay? Or not once a week, once a month, or once every 2 months, okay? Okay, let me find an interactive post here for you guys. So these get out of order just because it goes by who commented last. So just gonna know that. So you can see all of these have went up. Okay, so this is an example of an interactive post. Okay, you want to make sure it stays within your niche. Okay, so if you're in cooking, you could you could say something like, do you like sprinkles or no sprinkles, and let people give you their opinion. If you're in essential oils, you can say something like, because you're really kind of working on lifestyle when you're doing essential oils, like, which of these do you prefer? Do you prefer to go dancing or do you prefer to go hiking? Okay, and then teach them that week about essential oils for achy joints. Okay, so if they've overdone it, you've got a solution. If you're service based, okay, so let's say you're a massage therapist, you can say, if you could snap your fingers and one part of your body didn't hurt anymore, what would it be? Okay, and then that tells you what they're working on and then what the pain point is. Okay, so yes, I want them to just interact, get to know them, but it's also giving me good data. Okay, now the final bonus part of this, okay, and this is not in the workbook, but you need to be doing it, okay, is that you need to be doing Facebook Lives. The biggest way to increase your reach is to do Facebook Lives. Okay, you can also add videos. So you can see here that this one had 15 shares. Manila Cray. Now I did record this video and then just upload it. So it's a really short video, so play with that. Okay, sometimes you can just record short videos on your phone and upload it. But you can see here, like, this one got really pretty good engagement. Okay, you need to be going live at least once a week, okay? And I have a whole training. It's a step-by-step of what buttons do you push? How do you do it? What topics do you talk about? How do you set it up? How do you optimize this where Facebook is picking that up and people with that interest are starting to come to you? What do you put for a title so that people will stop and watch? Okay, so that training is available too. So definitely a lot available for you guys to help you guys. Just want to be able to serve you guys. One of the things that I'm working on right now is, you guys can see right here. So here's a really cool, just y'all, minute and a half long video where I just made a roller bubble. Okay, and it's literally only been up for about 20 minutes. It's already had 119 people look at it. Okay, and when they comment, they're going to get the recipe in Messenger. Okay, so you guys, it's not hard to make sure that you're building online. Okay, but for some of you guys, you may have a funnel in place, you may have a freebie that you want to offer, maybe a coupon. Here's the thing, if that's all you're putting up there, you're not going to get the interaction that you want. Okay, and I don't want to be the party pooper and say that, but I have to say it to you. I think people are feeding people a line of baloney that you can just throw something up there and it will do well. And I'm like, it won't if you're not building a community. Okay, and so let's talk about scheduling right quick. Okay, so you guys, like I told you, I organized my stuff. It's not quite as organized right now as it should be. But here's what you can do. Click on schedule. We're going to schedule something, okay? So I'm just going to pick one. Okay. So this is how I do this. You can also do it from your phone, okay? So this one's about moms. Title's going to be catchy. And I'm going to just inspire them. Okay, so that's my inspiration post for today. Okay, so here's where you can do it. If you have Instagram attached, you can post it now, and it should go to Instagram. That's something new, okay? And I talk about new stuff in the group that we have, okay? So let's say I want to schedule this. Then I can hit schedule. This is where it comes in so easy, you guys. So you can pick a date. You can pick any date. I don't recommend going out more than a week, okay, unless you're going on vacation or something. So let's say I wanted that for there, and I wanted that at 9:30. Okay, you see how I've got the date and the time and all that? And then I just hit schedule. Now, it will not schedule onto Instagram, not yet, okay? So you can schedule it like that, or you can hit share now, make sure it's public, and then I'm going to throw that on Instagram too, and I'm simply going to put share now, okay? Simple enough, right? So any of you guys can do this. You don't have to be on social media all the time. You just need a strategy, okay? So if you're kind of like, honey, I'm not sure what to even, like, what to post or any of that. You guys, the course that we put together, okay, it's going to be, you have lifetime access to it. And that is the best way to be able to build that, okay? And then to also get just the standalone videos of how to do a Facebook Live, how to, like, what are the parts of your Facebook page that need to be optimized, okay, that people are looking at that make it really stand out, okay? So anyway, I hope that you pick those up. You can get any of that at my website, okay, and it's ConnieTerryCoaching.com. And then I also have an essential oil one, but I want you to go to ConnieTerryCoaching.com, okay? And you guys, I am here to serve you, okay, and to help you build online. And so if you're wanting to know, like, I just don't know, somebody said build a funnel, somebody said do this. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I love doing with women. Because so many women, we have all of these ideas, right? Like, I could do this, or I could do that, or I could do like all of this stuff. Okay. My gift is to be able to take all of those ideas that God has gifted you with and to figure out what is the one thing you need to focus on in this moment. And then taking that one thing, how do you put all of that together on social media? Okay, what do the posts look like? What does the messenger bot look like? What channel do you need to be on with that? Okay, so if that's you, I call it the business strategy call. Okay, you can find it on my website at ConnieTerryCoaching.com. Schedule that. Okay, I would tell you, I would probably add the mini chat bot with that. Okay, because it saves you $10 on that. But here's what I love, and here's why I love doing these with ladies. The past 3 or 4 that I've gotten to do, like, they've been all over the place, and we've been able to narrow it down, focus it in, give them a plan, and they made money pretty quickly. Okay, so here's the thing. God has gifted you with so many ideas and with a calling, like He just has. And so when you can narrow that down and really figure out, like, here's kind of the post I need to be doing. Here's some of my Facebook Live topics. Here's what my messenger needs to look like. And you can go in there and set it up, Connie. When you do that, okay, your page will organically grow. So I just encourage you, like, before you get deep into this and try to figure it all out, you guys, sometimes we need to take a step back and say, you know what, I don't know how to figure this out. Okay, I need some help knowing some direction in what's best. Okay, from somebody who's went through the trainings and went and helped so many people build their pages. Okay, I love doing that. I got to help a brick and mortar. She had 200 people, you guys, 200. Not a big ad spend. We've kept it at probably about $10 a week. Some weeks not even that. And in 3 months, she went from 200 people not posting at all to right at 700. And so, and because she was a brick and mortar and had stuff to sell, she actually sold stuff. Okay, so it's totally possible. Whatever God's given you as a dream, I love helping you to see that come to fruition. Okay, and sometimes just helping you narrow that down of, in this season, what is He calling? Okay, it doesn't mean the other stuff won't come eventually, but in this season, what is He calling? So I hope that you will take advantage of that. Okay, because in a few months that price will go up because I provide a lot of value. And my mini chat bots do really well. So use that. Okay, it's $47. If you just do the strategy call, it's $77 with the mini chat bot. So, okay, guys, have an amazing day. I hope this was helpful. If it was, will you guys do me a favor and go to your social media assistant and just leave a review, okay? And I'll put a link to that. Thank you, guys.